So Jess,
Yes.
in cricket we often speak about pathways.
Yes.
Where did it start for you?
It started over in Canberra for me. I was raised over in Canberra. Started playing cricket when I was about 14. Went to a school trial, and from there I played with a girl that played club cricket, and ended up joining their club, and trialled for ACT that year. Got into the under-17s, played under-17s as a 14-year-old, which most people do these days, and then went on to continue with 17s and 19s in Canberra. Played first 11 in Canberra, and then moved over to Perth to see what I could do over here. So.
Excellent. And when you started, did you have different skills, and did that lead into a specific one?
Yeah, I actually started as a medium pacer, which I think most people do. A medium pace all-rounder as a batter as well, but I could only play one shot, and that was to cow corner. Played it pretty well. Still do. But yeah, basically I had the action, and my coach picked that up. I had the action of an off spinner, so went down that path, and I suppose I haven't looked back really since. So still trying to bat. I'm bad at club level, but you know, don't really bat at the Fury level, or if I do, then the batters haven't done their job.
Exactly. Speaking of Fury, when was the first opportunity you had to play at the highest level?
I suppose going back to Canberra, I played a game against the Fury. The Fury were over in Sydney as a warm-up game, to playing against New South Wales in that round, and they'd had a couple of weeks off, so they played against the Canberra team, and that was the first taste I had of playing at the state level. I took fifer against the Fury. It's the only fifer I've ever got. But then that really opened my eyes to say, I can play at that level, and I came over and played a little bit of club cricket, enjoyed it, went home, made a decision and moved over. So since then I've played, will be my third season with the Western Fury. My first opportunity I got was against Victoria, out here at the Wacker, and
2 years ago?
2 years ago, and managed to get a wicket my first over, which I was pretty chuffed about. And ended up having a very good season, which I was very happy with. So.
And then what do you find of the standard of the state competition?
It's challenging, especially I suppose we're in a regrouping stage with the Fury, so our competition's challenging. I suppose we've just had New South Wales, and as much as I was on the sideline, we could see that it was a challenging opponent. So if it wasn't challenging, then why would we play if we didn't have another challenge to go to? So I suppose from that respect, it's always good to have a challenge, and some challenges bigger than others, and we've faced the pinnacle challenge so far in this competition, and from here we know where we can get to. So
obviously the season has started. How's the squad going? How's the squad?
I think it's looking good. From looking at it, you wouldn't say there's too many changes from last year, but I think in terms of, obviously we've had you come on board as our coach, and Nicole Bolton's come on as our captain, and we've given the younger girls a go, which I like, and I think it's the way of the future, and I think we've got to continue doing that. And it's, as I said earlier, it's going to be challenging, and there's going to be more challenges to come and lots of stuff, but when you learn by doing it. So I think it's really exciting, and you look at the likes of Beth Wimbush, who last year played under 15s and under 18s and made Australian squads for both, and so on. So she's earned her spot up here, and she's hopefully going to do really well.
I hope so too. And obviously you're still quite young yourself. How do you see yourself in sharing your experiences and knowledge to those younger, newer girls?
Well, I think I don't have a problem with talking, so I'm quite happy to share my experience. I'm also, as I said, I'm quite young still, so I'm still trying to leech as much information as I can off the seniors. Like, we're still playing with the likes of Apple Fad, who's bowled for 20 years as an off spinner. So for me to pick her brain is fantastic. And I mean, we've still got some younger girls coming through, so I'm happy to give knowledge where it's needed, and if they ask, and I'm happy to go and give knowledge even if they don't want it. So I wouldn't say I'm a senior player in the team yet. I'm still trying to earn my stripes and all that sort of stuff, but I've experienced a bit, and I'm happy to share that with the younger girls, and I suppose with the senior girls as well. We've all experienced different things.
Very good, very good. And in work, you work in cricket at the WACA. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I started with the WACA 2.5 years ago as a cricket officer in the Gosnells district. We had a restructure in the last 6 months, in which I took over the game development of the Baysman, Morley, Mount Lawley region. It's had its own challenges in itself. We've gone from being completely across the board of everything to do with cricket, from grassroots to emerging warriors to now just being game development. And so I find that challenging because I do enjoy high performance. Obviously I play, we enjoy that side of things as well. So in saying that, what better way to put it back into cricket than trying to get more people involved in cricket? So we're looking at participants and getting more people involved, girls, boys, people from different backgrounds, and people from older backgrounds as well, like why not? So.
And obviously part of your work is to get girls to play cricket, and boys of course. Have you seen that there's a lot of intent from girls here in WA to play cricket? And how's it developing?
It's limited. I think there's an interest out there, but it's a matter of how we harvest that interest and get it into actually playing. Girls out there, first thing they say when I go out to a clinic is, oh, it's a girl. And then I suppose they see that there's a girl, that girls are going to play cricket. And from there you're asking, how many girls play cricket here or have played cricket, and there is an interest out there, but it's about how we get it into the club competition, which seems to be the biggest challenge. And
with you being a female yourself, that would obviously be an advantage.
Yeah, I think so. I think it has its advantages and its disadvantages. Because, in terms of earning the respect of the boys is different, even at school level. But in terms of a girl seeing a girl coaching them, I think it actually makes a big difference for them. So. Yeah,
excellent. And how do you see the future with not only your work, but with the Fury and cricket, female cricket developing in WA?
I think it's actually looking really good. I think we've hit our hurdles, and we're moving on from them. We've had this, I suppose, we've had a restructure with the WACA, but we've also had a bit of a restructure with the Fury as well. We've got a young captain who is the future of WA cricket, and I think we're on a really good path for the next 5 years to really shape to be in a good position. And it might take a season or two to really get there, but the future's looking promising.
Future's bright.
Yeah.
Good work. Thank you, Jess.
All good.
Thanks.
All good. Nice.